Hi dear friends, welcome to Top Education. In this session guys, we are doing chapter 1, Introduction to Income Tax. So Introduction to Income Tax is the first chapter of IT. Here in this session, the part A, we are learning brief history of Indian income tax, meaning and types of taxes, component of income tax, legal framework of income tax and income tax authorities. Till here we are doing for in this session. Next we'll do in the next session. Let's start with the brief history of Indian income tax. I will not say you to go in a detailed way or read out everything what is there. I will just go. Brief history of Indian income tax is, see, in 1857, those who are history students, they will be knowing the revolt of 1857, where Indian lose their opportunity. They did not win the war because of lack of unity among the Indians. Okay, so you in 1857 revolt, there was major what we say losses. So what the British government did is they introduced income tax and tax policies. Okay, see here, Sir James Wilson introduced income tax for the first time in India in the year 1860. In the year 1860 in India, the income tax was issued. From that 1860 to till now, the income tax procedure is going on. Okay, so this is the basic thing. Now guys, I will have some questions to you all guys. Why we pay income tax? Okay, why we pay income tax and where the income tax amount is used? Please answer me in the comment section. I will just look out each and every student who is answering. Okay, so please answer why we are paying income tax and why, what the amount of income tax is used where. Okay, so let's see in the comment section the answers. Next guys, we'll go with the meaning and types of taxes. Now what is the meaning of tax? Tax is a compulsory payment to be paid by every person or citizen exceeding the exemption limit for the benefit what would derive from the government. Like you don't write this much things, it's a basic. What tax, meaning of tax? It is a compulsory payment done by individual person to the tax authority. You can just change the sentence accordingly. Okay, there are two types of taxes, direct taxes and indirect taxes. So direct taxes and indirect taxes. First you have income tax, wealth tax, corporate tax, property tax, inheritance tax, gift tax. So this all will come in direct tax. See, we'll learn the meaning also. First you understand in which under what it comes. Direct tax ಅಲ್ಲಿ income tax, wealth tax, corporate tax, property tax, inheritance tax, gift tax. In indirect tax we have custom duty, central excise duty, service tax, VAT. What is VAT? Value added tax. This is replaced by GST, goods and service tax. This is replaced by GST. Value added tax is replaced by GST, goods and service tax. Security transaction, then tax. Types of taxes, let's know the meaning. A tax is a kind of charge. A direct tax is a kind of charge which is imposed directly on the taxpayer and paid directly to the government by the person. Normal ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, a normal sentence I will say you have a property. On that property you are paying tax, that is known as the direct tax. Now what is indirect tax then? Indirect tax means we are purchasing a product. Yes, we are purchasing a product, or like see, I have purchased this pencil for 5 rupees. This pencil had the income tax of something 2 rupees will go for income tax, but I am not paying directly to the whom? The income tax company. I'm not paying them directly. What I'm doing is I am paying the total 5 rupees to the retailer. The retailer is the person who become the middleman and pay his tax. Indirect tax andre the person who is producing, he is not paying. The person who is purchasing, he is also not paying. Who is paying the tax here is the middleman. Who is the middleman here? The retailer. I will give a good example in our, you can just go to our, what we say, the Instagram account where I have given I will just put down few examples for those things. It will help you out. So you understand what is direct tax and indirect tax. Direct tax is a tax which is paid by a particular person on his wealth. Next, indirect tax. And indirect tax is a tax collected by an intermediary. As I said, the middleman, he is known as intermediary. So here the retailer, or we can say the agent, plays this role. Such as retail store, from the person who bears the ultimate burden of the tax. In Artha Agala, Adre, I will just give you an example in the Instagram, just follow there, okay? Okay, now let's know the difference between income tax and direct tax. It is very easy, guys. So, it is paid by a person on whom it is charged. Ivaga, that is your property. In your property, certain percent tax ಇದೆ, 5% tax ಇದೆ, 50,000 ನೀವು ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕು. ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಅದು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ನೀವೇ ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ, ಬೇರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಕಟ್ಟಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ paid by the particular person who owns the property. It is paid by a person on whom it is not charged. See, indirect tax andre ಒಂದು producer ಇರ್ತಾನೆ, he produce a mobile, then gives to retailer sales to the whom? The consumer. Okay, so this is the process. Now what happened is the consumer is paying all the amount including the tax amount. So retailer is the person who will pay to the income tax department. Okay, next, tax burden cannot be shifted. Here the tax burden can be shifted. It is of course shifted. Next, components of income tax. Now, what are the components of income tax? I will not go into such detail, but I will just give you a simple meaning so you will understand clearly. The Income Tax Act, which was passed in 1961, where each and every person is entitled to pay a particular tax. There is a limit also. If you exceed the limit, for example, ನಾನು direct ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, okay? So there is, you earned 1 lakh rupees. In that 1 lakh rupees, you have to pay 10% or 5% because you have exceeded the limit of income tax. Limit ಎಷ್ಟಿರ್ಬೋದು? 80,000 ಇರ್ಬೋದು. The limit is 80,000. You have earned 1 lakh, so you have to pay to the government. So that all, see this, 1st April 1962, it is divided into 39 chapters, 298 section, 14 schedules. So all the rules and regulation, how they have to pay, who have to pay, each and everything have been mentioned. Which act, how unge vapas kodbeka, those all will come here. The Income Tax Rule 1962, here also many new rules came into existence. Each and every year, I mean each 5 years, we change our policy of the taxation. Yes guys, who is the CBDT? Central Board of the Tax Committee, Central Board of Direct Taxes. So that isn't all. Now the Finance Act here means the category person see here, what is now the Finance Act? Why we have come to the Finance Act? Now you will be knowing the Sitaraman. Okay, so she is a finance minister, and like she had prepared some budget. Yes, that budget is issued in the parliament, and everyone will know in that budget they have mentioned the percent of tax, how much they have to pay, what is the use of the tax, where they will invest the tax amount, and so on. Circular notification, actually this is the common thing where each and every tax authority has the circular notification. Case laws here, I will give an example here. Okay, just go to my Instagram account, I will just share that a good example. Yes, so that if a person is not paying a tax, then he has something called rules and regulation where he can be arrested also. Yes, so this will know in there. I will just share, yeah, this I will be sharing there. It is like a good example thing. Legal framework of income tax. So what is the legal framework of income tax? First, you should know the Central Board of Direct Taxes. This is the apex body who control over the direct tax authorities and so on. Yes, and who are in the members? See, chairman, the member income tax, legislature and computerization, personal vigilance, investigation, revenue, audit, and judicial. This is you don't need to go throughout the detail and all. It's just a normal thing like how they work and all. A good diagram have been here. So administration of revenue department of India, administration of revenue department of India is the head. Next, what comes is the Ministry of Finance. Then you have Department of Revenue. There also we have divided into two types, that is Central Board of Excise and Customs. This is for those things. Central Board of Direct Tax. So these two bodies are controlling the ministry. Like Ministry of Finance is controlling this all thing. Who all come in this? Okay, so there is the chief commission also, head department also, additional commission, joint commission, deputy commission, assistant commission, superintendent, inspector. Now what is the duty of inspector? It is very I will just say you, okay, it is very important. This is a normal thing, you can just take out a screenshot and just refer. Also I will be sharing the PDF in the description, so no worry. And what are the powers, what are the duties, everything have been mentioned here. I think it's a very easy thing, I don't want to explain it again and again. It is very easy, you just need to go it. The points are very easy to understand. So which is the hard topic, I'll just concentrate on that. Which are the easy topics that you can cover by yourself. So in inspector of income tax also, and see who can act as an assessing officer. So there are some ranks also. As you know, in the army there are different types of ranks. Here also in the income tax department we have different types of ranks and all. In the next session guys, we'll learn filing of written assessment and assessment procedure. What is filing written, that will know in the next session. So guys, if you like our the efforts of our teachers, then please subscribe our channel and don't forget to follow us on Instagram, where we will be sharing important things and also few examples regarding your studies and so on. So guys, thank you for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed the channel, subscribe now, and we'll just meet for the next session by having this contents. Thank you guys.